Alex and I made our way from our Airbnb this morning with our luggage to the bus stop. We're waiting for our 7:30 to Sora to come. That's where we're gonna go do our yoga teacher training. I ran Aftershoot last night while we were on the Wi-Fi of the Airbnb, and now on my 2-hour ride, I get to go through some beautiful pictures, hopefully be able to review some edits, and maybe have a gallery done by the time I get there. So thank you, Aftershoot. I sent Alex across the street to get us some espresso. We were moving so fast this morning we didn't get to have any coffee. He has 6 minutes to get back to the bus. I love the drama. Alex got the bag. Okay. Slow. Thank you so much.
This bus pulled up, and I was like, what? They closed the door on me? Because it's on the other side.
Yeah, you
Closed, I was like...
Okay, I am all done culling now, and Aftershoot's cull to target selected 414. I like to go through and review the selections, and I got my selected number down to 345. Now this is a styled shoot, and I'm not going to keep 345 of them, so I'm going to go through it one more time. And I know that's really excessive for culling, but I feel that the best advice anyone ever gave me is cull more, edit less. And of course, your gallery is only as strong as your weakest photo. So in all reality, culling is the deep work that you gotta do in order to have the best gallery possible. This is my setup. Pretty awesome. So I'm going to cull through again, and then it's time to run the edit. And what's really cool about this bus is there's actually Wi-Fi, so I'll be able to be connected and actually run the editing, which will apply my preset to all of these images before I actually send them over to Lightroom. All right, all done. I finished my second cull. And so now it's technically been culled 3 times. Now I'm going to run the edit. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So first, over here on the right, you see I have my selections. I only have the green selected, and right now I'm under the culling module. So next I'll go to edit. It's gonna pull up the full gallery, and it's gonna ask me over here on the right, like, is this the AI profile you wanna use? I do, but I only want to do it for the green photos. So I'm gonna select the green, and then that's when over here it's showing me on the bottom. I'm gonna edit 262 out of the 1470 total. So we'll go ahead and press that. Now AI is going to be editing this beautiful gallery, and this usually doesn't take very long. Basically, if you have an older laptop that doesn't have like a super top-notch GPU or CPU, that's the computing power, of course. So every program is going to run a little bit slower. Best thing you can do for your business if you want to save more time editing is invest in a nicer, newer laptop. It's a huge investment. It's very scary. Like taking on a debt of like $5,000 to $6,000 can feel really heavy. However, you will be able to like make back that time and that money because you'll be able to get your galleries done faster. And baby, time is money. This has only been running for a few moments, and we're already at 60%. When it comes to the timing of Aftershoot, I do feel that the culling takes a little bit longer, but not by much. Okay, the editing is done, and this is what it looks like. Here on the right, it's just letting me know, like, yep, we've applied the profile. This is what all of your edits are gonna look like. And then what you do is you come up here to this tiny little tab that says export, press export. I love to use Lightroom Classic, so I'm just gonna use that. Aftershoot is linked to launch Lightroom Classic from my computer. And so now when I come down here and press import, it's only going to be importing the 262 photos, and you can see that down here. So we'll go ahead and we'll press import. And then once that's all set, I can start editing. And I'm really excited about this gallery. I often find that when we go to content retreats, or like this one when we host one, I will put my content retreat galleries on like the back burner because there's just more pressing things to do, especially if you have client work deadlines. I feel really grateful to be able to come back to this content retreat because of Aftershoot. Aftershoot gives me this ability to process a gallery wicked fast, and so I'm very excited to be here. Oh, Lightroom's already done. Let's check it out. Okay, so we can click in. and then there's my edit. It looks really, really good. I can just go through and mark all of these as all set. As you can see, as you like navigate through, it has that moment where it snaps the preset into place, and then you can make all of your normal local adjustments over here on the right. For the most part, the editing is spot on. Of course, it's my preset. It's how I would edit otherwise. I used about 2,500 photos to make my profile. Inside of Aftershoot now, you can just take the preset itself and load it as an instant profile inside of Aftershoot. So that act of having to apply your preset to every image inside of Lightroom is archaic. You can just do that all inside of Aftershoot. And the other thing that I really love is you can continue to make all of your adjustments inside of Lightroom, and then you can use your collections, you can use all of the normal sorting things that you do. I really, really love being able to do this because by the time I get into Lightroom Classic, everything already has my preset and I'm like off to the races. So if you do all of your editing in-house, that's just like a time game, right? Like how well can you focus and just get your editing done? But if you are like me and you're experimenting with actually hiring out and having a team of retouchers, you can do your anchor image edits and then you can package up the gallery and send it off. And what I really love about Aftershoot is it allows me to make sure that my preset is the base. So in a lot of ways, like the whole gallery is kind of like anchor images already, but it's important to me to just like go through and make sure that the greens and the pinks look really aligned. And in some of these more harsh light situations, that's when like editing really comes into play because there's a lot to manipulate. And so I'll make my anchor images, I'll mark them as a certain color. For me, it's green. Green means good to go. And then I will package up this gallery and as a catalog, and then I'll send it to my retoucher. Okay, we're about 6 minutes away from our destination, and I have over half the gallery completely edited. I don't know about you, but whenever I'm editing, I do like a first pass, and then I come back through and I do what I call like a quality check or a QA/QC. And then hopefully I'll be able to send this gallery off to our retoucher this afternoon. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to work on this while I was on this beautiful bus ride. We had such gorgeous views and it was a really fun time. So thank you, Aftershoot. I'm just so grateful for an AI-assisted culling and editing software that helps me get my galleries done faster. If you would like to try 30 days for free, we do have a special link for all of our friends in the description of this video. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. Okay, love you, bye.